Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and it is day 25 of Scraptember. Now, we have made day 25. The prompt is Christmas. So we made this Christmas. I know it's very specific, so if you don't celebrate Christmas, you could definitely just do a holiday. But we did make this Christmas to coincide with the series that Moira is running called Christmas In, and then it's whatever month. So this is Christmas in September. So I am making a 3-for-1 in this video. I'm doing 3 6x8 layouts for Jessica's 2023 December daily. So this is confusing, but if you've been watching our channel for a while, you will know that for December every year we do a Scrappy Advent calendar where we give one homemade gift and one purchase gift to each other. And last year for our this must be 2022 December daily. I'm thinking this through now. So for 2023's Scrappy Advent calendar, I did layouts for Jessica's 2022 December daily, which I then gave to her. However, I wanted to finish the album, so I've actually held on to it and I haven't finished it yet. So I thought this was a good opportunity to get some layouts done for her 2022 December daily. Whew, that was confusing. So 3 layouts in Jess's 2022 December daily. So I have got the first one that I'm working on now, which is Santa photos with her 2 boys. So I am putting 3 photos on a page, which does not leave much room for anything else. So I'm using the Cocoa Vanilla Studio. Is it Joyful collection? I'm not sure. It's one of their Christmas collections. It's what Jess gave me to use for the whole album, so it's all cohesive. And so I am using a couple of little ephemera pieces. There's a little North Pole banner, a little Santa hat, a chipboard Santa hat, and then I want to get the puffy alpha that says Hey Santa onto this page. I also want to use the long word phrase strip that says All I Want for Christmas, because I just feel like that's appropriate for Santa. So I'm sticking these things down on a page, and then I'm going to add my ephemera bits. Now, I am not putting numbers on these. I will put numbers on them before I give them to her, but I just don't want to do it until I've like 100% confirmed exactly what order they're going in, because I've got to obviously fit everything in the album. So they will have a number on them, but I just not yet. Not in this video. So I'm adding this puffy gold puffy word sticker or phrase, just trying to work out exactly where to place it. So it says Hey Santa. And then I'm adding my word strip, and I'm adding my journaling. This is why I'm doing 3 of these layouts, because one of them is much too quick. I probably could have done 2, but I just had planned out 3, and I went, you know what, I'm just going to film them in one video because, I want to get this finished. In an ideal world, I'd like to finish this today because Jess is coming to my house to collect something, and I would really like to give this to her and all the supplies and just get it out of my scrap room, because my scrap room is tiny and I've got a huge box of her December daily supplies, and I'd like it to be gone. I'd really like it to be gone, because Jess and I are going to start working on our 2024 Scrappy Advent calendar soon, and so I'm going to need room for whatever project that might be. Probably her 2023 December daily. So I need this one gone out of my craft room. So I'm sticking down my journaling. I'm just using my little tweezers. They're the Tim Holtz ones, I think. The ones where you squeeze and they open. And then when you let them go, they close. It takes a while to get your head around that. Side note. Because it's like the opposite of how tweezers work. So it does take you a bit. But it is nice to hold on to tiny things like this. It does help to lay the journaling down. So I am adding 3 little gold stars up the top there just to tie in the title. And then that one is done. I'm going to move on to the second one. These are photos of my grandmother. And they are, the top photo is of her with all of her grandchildren. So I have 6 cousins on this side of the family, plus obviously my sister and I, so she's got 8 grandchildren. And then at the time of taking this photo, she had 6 great-grandchildren. There has since been one addition to that number. My cousin Emma had another little beautiful baby boy to add to the family. And then, my grandma passed away, so this has been nice to have look back and be scrapping these photos. So she has since passed since these photos were taken. So yeah, it's really lovely to kind of look back and go, oh, bless. So yes, we've got these photos. I'm putting them in the album now. You will notice that I do not stick the journaling down on this page. That's because my sister made a typo and I didn't want to stick the journaling down in case she wanted to redo it, because she actually wrote grandma with her original grandchildren and with her great grandma. What she meant to say is and with her great grandchildren. So I'm actually going to leave the journaling not stuck down so that Jess can change it should she choose to, or she can handwrite it if she likes. I just didn't want to make that decision for her. So I will be leaving it off. So you just saw me mount my photos there on some coloured cardstock from the Cocoa Vanilla Studio collection. I just wanted to give it a different colour background just to pop it off the page. Now I'm running short on paper, so you saw me piece together some paper to make that happen. Yeah, definitely running short of paper. I don't know if I'm going to get to the end and have enough paper, but we'll see. I can pull some in from my stash, of course, but we'll see how we go. I've still got quite a few layouts remaining, I'm not going to lie. I think about 10. We go right up to day 31, so I think I might have 10 left. I don't know. I'll have to see once I've finished this voiceover. I'm going to go and check. But yes, I am creating 2 little clusters to go around my 2 photos. I'm not doing 3 on this page. I just think 2 is plenty on this such a small space. Like there's not a lot of real estate here. And obviously the photos and she's only got 1 line of journaling, but that's the focus. And we just want the embellishments to enhance the story that we're telling. So I'm just adding some florals, which I fussy cut from the 12 by 12 paper. I've got quite a lot of florals left, so I'm going to add those into the page here. I had a triangle that I'd cut out from something else, so I stuck that down as well. In the end, you can't even really tell it's there, but that's okay. I'm using a little banner thing that says memories, and I end up also adding one that says love. And then I'm going to pull in a title from the gold puffy phrases again. I'm going to go with the word joyful. And then this one will be done too. I am popping a few things up on foam, not a heap. You don't want too much dimension for me personally in a December daily album because you run out of room. And the albums get way too full. Although this year Jess made her own. She cut down a folder from Officeworks, which is an Australian office supply store. So she cut it down. So actually it's a massive folder. There's heaps of room in there. But yeah, I'm really happy with how these are all coming together. I do find that when you use the same collection for December daily, it does make life quite easy because everything works. It's all cohesive together. It all matches. So as you can see, I'm pulling in the gold thickers or phrases here. I'm going to go for the word joyful, and I'm going to add that to the page and not stick down my journaling, as I mentioned, or a number, which again, it will have a number, just not yet. So I don't want to stick my journaling down, as I mentioned, because there is a typo. So what else can I tell you while I'm sticking this title down? So just a reminder, in the description box will be a link to the playlist for Scraptember. I will try and link to everyone playing along also for the Christmas Is hop, because technically I will put my video in as part of that hop. But if I forget, I would say all of them hopefully will also have their videos in the Scraptember playlist. That's the plan, if we can get them to add them. But yeah, that's the plan. So check the description box down below because hopefully I've added everything there. There's also a link obviously to the Facebook group too. Right, so I've moved on to my last 6x8 mini little layout now, and this one is celebrating Jess's work Christmas party. Now I'm going floral on floral here. Now it all kind of blends in a bit, but I actually really like how it looks. I feel like this is a weird thing to say, but it's like blends in but is also over the top. I don't know. Tell me what you think as you see me put it together, because obviously the florals that I'm using are a larger version of the florals that are on the background paper. So, the same color scheme, everything. So they definitely blend in, but like there's a lot going on this page. So it's also, in my personal opinion, a little bit OTT, but I like it. I think it works. So I'm just adding florals in. I am creating 3 clusters on this page with only 1 photo. I feel like I've got the space to do that. I was going to use one of the gold phrase stickers, but to be honest, I had nothing left nothing that was kind of a good fit. And what I did have that I thought about using was just too big for what I wanted. So I'm sticking those down, popping a few things up on foam just to give it some dimension. Again, because these florals are the same as the background paper, I needed to be able to kind of separate them somehow. So that bit of dimension, I feel personally, does that. So I've popped those up on some foam, or popping a couple of them up on some foam, just checking to make sure my journaling will fit down the bottom there, which it will. And then I'm going to stick my other 2 clusters down. So, I don't really need to tell you exactly what I'm doing because you can see I'm just sticking clusters down. Some things are popping up, some things are sticking straight to the page. But tell me, have you guys scrapbooked it all this month? Are you playing along with Scraptember? Are you getting your own scrapping done, whether you're doing Scraptember or not? I hope you're getting to enjoy some time in your craft room. I have really loved getting back into crafting, and I'm hopeful that I can make it happen a bit more regularly. We'll have to see. So weekends are tricky for me to scrap during the weekends because obviously I've got my kids and they're little enough that they still need me, and I need to be around. I can't just disappear into my scrap room. And my scrap room is upstairs, whereas the rest of our living spaces are downstairs. So I can't kind of do a little bit of scrapping while my kids are also playing near me. So it does make scrapping a little tricky in this stage of my life, but that's okay. That's what annual leave is for, right? Loving that I'm on annual leave at the moment and can get all this scrapping done. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything from the sticker sheet I might want to add. I wanted to add some tiny word stickers, but none of the ones I have left are fit for this particular layout. So I just left it. I'm going to add the journaling into the bottom. I did think about adding some puffy stickers, but again, most of the ones I have left didn't really fit. So I'm just going to leave those for the moment, but I am determined to get as much of this collection used up as I can. I really don't want to give any back to Jess because I know she's got a big stash as well. So here we go. We are all finished. You will see some close-ups of these layouts. Really happy with how these all came together. I hope you guys are enjoying Scraptember so far. Make sure you check out the crafty people playing along with the Christmas Is hop today, as well as obviously the Scraptember playlist. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you back here tomorrow for another video. I hope you're having a great one. Bye.